I'm also,
I just got a flash up here that said the meeting is being recorded.
yes, I just set it to record. I meant to do that when we started so that those who can't be here can come back and see all of everybody's faces.
Oh, hi.
Oh, okay.
I'll put it out on our webpage so anybody can
So
get it.
I should.
Nice.
I've
Oh
sure
my gosh.
missed seeing you
Well,
all.
you can hear my voice, but you can't see me. Is that right?
Correct. You don't have your camera on, but that's okay because the cameras are what really slow down the internet even more anyway. But it's so much fun to see everybody. So
Well,
Yeah.
that's
It
fine with
is.
me.
David, I'm
Very
just
much so.
you guys.
It's nice to see another face,
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
other than my dog.
Oh,
Your faces are so much nicer than my dog's.
Yeah.
oh,
I've been in meetings, so I've seen a lot of faces from
Aw.
students, but I've been missing you guys so much.
No, don't step on that.
I miss singing.
dude.
Come here, you say hi. Come here.
Everybody,
Very mutual.
I'm missing. Oh, I know. I'm missing it so much.
My daughter Pam and her husband are teachers, and they have this big, long dining room table. And so one of them is teaching from one end, and one of them is teaching from the other end.
Oh my
And
goodness.
she had to go out there over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. She had to go to school to actually go to the school.
Really? They won't
But,
even let us go to UTSA now.
yeah.
We're not allowed to come out there. So
Okay.
This is a great school at Alma Heights.
Come here.
But they had meetings,
Hey.
and they had to make sure. Oh my gosh,
Hi.
a little person.
Yay,
Who is-
Lisa. Who is this?
That's my grandson.
Who is this, Lisa?
That's my
Adorable.
grandson.
what's his name?
Oh,
That's Lincoln.
Hi,
Hi,
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Lincoln. Oh, Lincoln.
Hi.
Hi.
I can show you a picture of my. Good. How you doing, Kathy? Kathy. Yes.
We're
I
doing
know.
well, thank you. We miss you
I
all
know.
so much.
Kathy's doing
This is the
all
first
right.
time I've seen the choir in a long time.
I'm better
Oh my
now that I see
gosh.
you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Well,
We may have to set up some breakout rooms.
James and I have been, there's Nancy, yay!
Oh, Nancy, I saw her.
Uh-oh, it says my internet connection is unstable.
Yeah, internet's
Oh, this
really
is
packed
so
right now.
nice. Oh,
Hi.
hi. How old are you, Lincoln? Lincoln, how old are you? Hi, Kathy.
He's 16
Hey,
months.
Miss Ornery.
Aw.
16. Oh my gosh, is he really?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
You want back up?
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Hi. What you gonna have? What's Grandma gonna fix you for supper?
So we're having lots palapas.
Huh?
My oldest daughter's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
So she went to pick it up.
Las
Oh.
Palapas sounds
Well,
so
that's
good
great.
right now. Oh my God. That sounds so good.
Oh my gosh.
I still have diapers for you,
yeah,
Lisa.
Just picture us down.
Okay, I need to get them probably eventually.
Picture it.
Somehow I lost
Oh,
everybody.
jeez.
Hey, Claudia.
Now we have a new
Finally.
face. Claudia's here.
It's
Hey, Claudia. It's Janet.
Had to try a
Janet
couple
from
times.
another planet.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi,
everybody.
Boy, I wish I had a glass of wine right now.
Oh.
Good idea.
Hi.
Sounds good.
The nice
But it's
thing
no
is you can
fun.
go ahead and have one if you want one. Right now.
No fun drinking by yourself.
I know,
No
I could-
fun.
I'm by myself all the time
I'm
right
too
now.
comfortable. No, I don't want to drink by myself.
I never
well,
drink by
I don't
myself.
drink by myself except James is here, but he doesn't drink, so I just go ahead and drink.
Well, I'm kind of forced to drink by myself right now because
Yeah.
I don't have anybody that I can let, that's here. So
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
one here. I have my
It's
dog.
bad. I just, I get to choose. only have one bottle.
I
of
was
one
getting,
time.
Jason. Oh, well, for some reason, Angie and I went to the liquor store and really stocked up on wine, a week or so ago. That went down there by, Half Price Books and Sam Moon. I forget what the name of the liquor store is,
I know
but
what you're
it's
talking about.
really cheap.
Is it Twin Liquors?
And
I think it's
so
Twin Liquors. Yeah.
I'm,
They've got good prices.
no,
up there,
not
too.
Twin. It's another one. Yeah, it might be Twin Liquors. But I was glad. The things that I was thankful for when I heard we were going to be quarantined was, oh my gosh, I got enough wine for a while. Jeez.
Liquor stores are essential and will be closed.
I look at the lines and I think there's nothing I need so bad that I'm willing to stand in those long lines. for.
Right.
I'm in good shape as far as
Yeah.
I'm not desperate enough for anything yet, but I'm willing to stand in those long lines. I hate standing in
Yeah.
line.
I had to buy dog food.
Oh,
Oh,
and
yeah, I
was
took care of
desperate
that
for
last
dog
week.
food.
yeah, we did too, Kathy.
I did care of
Yeah.
that last week.
Yeah, we did
I had cat
too.
food.
Well, I've been at home because I've been sick.
Oh, no. Are you
Sorry.
quarantined? What kind of sick?
It hurt
Oh,
you.
pollen sick, 2
Oh.
ears stopped up,
Yeah.
got
Aw.
real dizzy, almost fell on my head. No, I didn't, but anyway, yeah, got real dizzy, had 2 ears stopped
Nancy.
up, had to go to the doctor.
Oh dear.
Nancy,
That
we
was
were
n-
praying for you. We were praying for you, Nancy.
Thank you.
You bet.
I'm getting better, but it's slow.
Well,
Okay.
I have to use the earphones or I can't hear nothing.
Okay.
my mom is in voluntary quarantine because a friend stopped by to see her one day last week, about a week ago, and found out and visited with her, and then found out later that her own boss was tested positive. So,
Oh,
wiped her
no.
entire place down.
Oh,
Well,
no.
neither one of them, her or her friend, are showing any symptoms. And she saw her doctor yesterday, and their doctor doesn't thinks she's probably okay, but she's doing. Of course, her services are canceled down there too, but she's in a voluntary quarantine right now just to make sure. Another week.
Wow.
She feels fine. She's just
It's tough.
yeah. Hi, Lori.
Hi,
Hey there. I just
Yeah,
saw.
There's Lori.
just managed to get in here. Oh, and it says my internet
Hi,
connection
Yeah.
unstable.
Lori.
Well,
Hi, Lori.
I was telling everybody, this Zoom can handle up to 300 people, but the internet is so taxed right now across the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be choppy.
Yeah.
Even my classes with only 20 or 30 people in them are having those issues. It's just really
Wow.
busy. So,
Well, this is pretty nice what you're doing right now.
well, we can
Very
do
nice.
this as often, as every week if you want to. I mean, or we can have it. I'll have it open every week, and then if different people want to come at different times, it makes it available. I know that Jan can't be here tonight, and Christy can't be here, but Mary said she was going to pop in about 6:30. So,
Okay.
that
The
would
other
be cool.
Mary. I'm here.
Miss Mary.
Yeah, that's-
The other Mary, I
Our
like that.
illustrious leader and the person in charge of this group of ruffians.
Stuff.
Speaking of Mary,
Yeah.
I went to 3 stores
Reprobates.
today
You went
looking
where?
for eggs.
Oh yeah,
Does anyone know where there's eggs?
I
My
bought
parents
2
want
dozen.
eggs.
I bought 2 dozen yesterday at Natural Grocer right down here at the entrance to my neighborhood. But there were people standing in line waiting to get to them. But they said they're stocking every day, and it's just,
Gino's
Oh my-
Deli has them. You can
Who
get
does?
them from Gino's Deli. They're at Lock Hill
Really?
and Hebner, and they're $4 for 12.
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
I paid like $3.50 yesterday. They were free range brown eggs. That's all they had. But I got 2
Yeah,
Well,
because I go
these were
through them.
combo.
my 83-year-old parents want eggs, and I looked and looked.
Mm.
Mhm.
I think we need to start growing chickens.
You have to be
Well,
willing.
Mary's got
You
chickens.
have
You
to be
think she'll give
willing
us eggs?
to go early in the morning as soon as they open and stand
Yeah.
in line.
Isn't
That's
that price gouging?
Well,
That's
I
price
like
gouging,
the
isn't
eggs.
No, you pay $4 for good eggs.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
it's not the HEB, Hill Country Fair, my favorite, and the green box,
Right.
those are cheap, but most of the ones I buy are $4, $5.
Yeah.
Well, it's Easter. It should be cheaper.
Not Easter yet.
For a
Easter
dozen?
eggs.
I thought Easter was canceled this year.
Are you talking?
Never.
Are you talking it?
Our Easter performance might be
It
canceled.
is. It is. Mary told me the other day that we can't ask 1,500 people to come and sit together in that congregation, plus 200
know.
of us with us in the orchestra, or however many there are up there, all crammed together like that. And now
Right.
we can't. And now we can't be, unless this, I don't think this is going to be over in the next week. So
Oh, no.
There's no way.
plus we don't have any rehearsals. We can't have any rehearsals.
Exactly. Of course, we got our DVD, our CDs that we're listening to.
They're all out on, I finally got Alto 2. I was short the Alto 2 CD, but I can put it on the website tonight, and then all of them are out there too. So
But if we're not going to sing,
no, but they're pretty to listen to.
Yeah, they are.
yes, that's true. Very true.
I'll be
Especially
on.
when
I
you're
haven't
driving
practiced.
around and Sanctus comes on.
Oh my gosh. For me, it's
Yeah.
Vanitas. I just love
Well,
it.
that one too.
Yes.
I love that one.
I was listening to In Paradiso.
Every
earlier
one of
today.
them so different.
Oh, I know. I was listening to the In Paradisum from last year, just today.
Beautiful.
And I forget how much it just makes my hair stand on end every time.
Yeah.
Oh, your hair looks really nice.
For standing on
Oh,
it.
me? Oh, thanks.
Now, doesn't she have the most beautiful hair?
I
Yeah.
love our
It's getting
Beautiful.
really long. This is the longest it's been
It's
since college.
gorgeous.
I'm just curious now to see how long it'll get, so I'm just letting it grow.
Hey, I have a question for
Lovely.
y'all.
Okay,
Yes.
I have a question for y'all.
okay.
Does any of you get the BYU on your not your internet, but on regular TV? Do you get the BYU station?
No. I don't-
No.
Is
I
it-
think I did.
That's the Mormon Tabernacle choir.
Oh.
That's
Oh, really?
Brigham
what they
Young.
broadcast.
Okay.
Nice.
And
hear it.
they have
Yeah.
yeah, they have the most, and every Sunday morning there is a half an hour of the Tabernacle Choir. It used to be Mormon Tabernacle, but it's just Tabernacle now. And this time of year, they play all the appropriate music, and it's that whole chorus plus the whole orchestra, and it's just such a blessing. That's the first thing I do when I get up on Sunday morning is and you can record it, so then you can go back and play just what you want, because it's all appropriate to whatever time of year it is. And they do a lot of music that we do. I thought that was rather nice. A lot of John
Yeah.
Rutter stuff.
Yeah, they do. I know they do a lot of
And
John
oh
stuff.
my, the John
Well, every
Rutter
time I
Requiem.
see that Requiem on the internet and stuff, I want to sit and cry because we can't perform our Requiem we were supposed to.
We'll do it next year. We'll do
Yeah.
it next year.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
next year.
Okay,
So
which
Janet-
requiem were
Janet,
we
was
gonna
that
do?
BYU.com? What was the address for that?
It's not on the internet. It's a television station.
Oh, okay.
It's BYU. That's the name of the channel, rather. Not channel. I guess it's channel. I know I'm talking old fashioned,
567 on mine.
when you're
Get that.
567.
Right.
We just switched over to Dish, so I'm not sure what the number is. But next time we talk, but you can, and if you record it, then you can pull it up any time, and it's a good half hour. There's a little bit of a message that this gentleman gives, but a lot of times while they're playing the music, there's this beautiful scenery of the background of the scene of the whatever's appropriate for that time of year, the flowers and the mothers running in the fields with their little girls, barefooted.
sweet.
It's just a real feel-good kind of thing.
Awesome.
So that
Besides
must
that,
stand for
it's
Brigham
the
Young.
music, and they sing. Yes, Brigham Young University. Yes.
Okay.
So I hope you can. Oh, I know you can pull it up, but
For AT&T, it's
we just went to
567.
Dish.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, there we go.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
67?
567 on AT&T.
567.
567. She said.
567. That's the channel.
Have you
number?
seen it, Laurie?
I have not.
Lori, did you
No,
say
I
it's
haven't either.
channel
On
567?
On AT&T.
On
I
AT&T,
just-
it's channel
I
567.
but it is.
I'm putting it into the
Yeah.
Your favorites?
into the chat.
I don't know what it is on Dish.
So it's AT&T.
I would have to
567.
my receivers here.
I'm trying to put this stuff into.
Does anybody have Dish?
I do. We do. My family does.
Yeah.
I do too. I've never even looked at.
Okay, let me see. Let me see.
I have very basic cable, so I've never even
Yeah.
looked that high on the.
Yeah, that's basic cable and it gets it. I'm surprised. It doesn't get anything I want, really.
I know.
Oh no.
Garbage on cable.
I
mostly
have an
watch
antenna.
Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime and those kind of things now. I hardly ever watch regular TV anymore. I don't have patience.
When I was in Florida, I recorded all sorts of stuff, and now I have over 100 things to watch. When
There
I'm
you go.
finally- I'm
And now
finally-
you got the time to watch.
Right.
Yes, I do.
Right, that's right. Irene is on, but she's
Yeah,
got
Lori,
on
it's,
mute.
I don't see Irene.
She's on, but
Lori,
she's on
it's
mute.
on, but
BYU TV
But she's on mute.
if you have Dish.
not talking
That's what
to
it
us.
is.
Okay.
But I
well,
can't. 9403 is the number on Dish if you have
Oh.
that. But
Okay, thank
oh,
you.
here it is. Somebody just put Marguerite just put it up. Yeah.
94.
Okay, and on Dish, Marguerite,
Yeah.
it's BYU TV
BYU.
or 9403. Yes, you got
Okay.
it.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, this is just great. This is
Thank you.
just super great. I'm so glad you had
Well,
this idea.
I have to give Miss Mary
Wonderful.
McBride the credit for this because we were a bunch of us Sopranos were texting each other yesterday, and she had this idea that we should all have a place where we can all get together and talk. And then Mary
see
heard
each
about
other.
it, and Mary got
Well,
excited
and we
to
do.
share it with everybody. So I did, but I wasn't sure how many people would actually show up.
So how many people did show up?
Oh, this is,
Together we
this
had
is
about 15, maybe.
Oh,
They're
good.
coming in and out. So I've been
Yeah.
watching the list over here. We're at 11 right now.
You've got a list. All I've got is a lot of blank pictures.
If you're on a computer
Okay.
screen, you can mouse over and there's a black bar across the bottom and there's like a chat box. There is one called Manage Participants, and you can click on that and it will bring up the list of everybody who's on.
Oh.
But that has to be on a computer screen. I don't think you can get that on a phone or a tablet.
Oh, I'm using my
oh, what a
phone.
nice picture.
Where'd that come
that?
from? I
Who
don't
is
know
that?
how I did that.
And it says start video.
Where
That's
are you?
Eileen, who is
to
it?
click.
Eileen Schroeder.
That's my daughter.
Oh, yeah,
My
yeah.
internet connection is
And that's
okay.
also if you want
Marguerite,
to
I have another question.
okay.
How do I get rid of that?
Marguerite,
Yes,
can I
ma'am.
ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am. Hi, Mary.
Okay.
Hi.
If I would want to, if I would want to do this with my granddaughter in Oregon, could I do that with just a single person?
Yes,
Yes.
you'll just have to set up an account, and it's free. You can have up to 100 people for 40 minutes at a time on the free account.
Nice.
I do it with my sisters
I
once a
could
week or so.
So I could
Go
include
to
somebody from another town.
US. I'm putting it in the chat box, Janet. I want to call you James because that's the name showing up. Hi,
Okay.
Mary.
Hey. Oh,
You're
hi.
our boss.
That's okay.
Our boss.
Mary,
Yeah, all right. We have a new
Uh-oh.
person.
Oh, good.
row.
Can she speak?
Row.
Oh, I don't know if she's on.
She's on. I just got the name now.
Nice.
Aha.
Can
Okay.
barely- can't hear your. Are you your mic?
Yeah.
Can't hear.
Oh, I want that dog.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, Miss Mary.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mary. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
I'll bet she's got eggs.
Oh, this is so great.
No, I gave my chickens up.
This is so great.
Know that.
No.
Because
I'm
of the
looking for
puppy?
eggs.
There's Miss
Yes.
Mary.
She thought they were her chew toys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
And they put up a fight,
Hi,
didn't they?
Mary.
So how do I do gal review? I think the box is at the top.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
We've been discovering that, and I was going to let
How
you
do
know
you do
that
what?
Zoom works really well with a lot of people, but the internet is so taxed right now that we've had a few little, freezes up a little funny little sounds from time to time, but it's working pretty well. We had about 15 people out here a little while ago.
Here.
So there is an account at the church that they're willing to, and I think it goes up to 500.
Okay.
And I go through Reed on that, and we can talk offline about that.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
we want to go another, if we want to go with the church account, we can. I don't want you to be taxing your.
It won't hurt mine, but if 500, that means it might have a more powerful, little bit, maybe even a little bit more stability. So yeah, that'd be awesome. UTSA doesn't have a license. They've just discovered they wish they did, and they don't. And it would be so much more powerful than this one I'm using that's through Incarnate Word. So
Yeah, we've bought the license, and they're willing to buy more.
awesome.
Good.
Well, that makes sense now that you mention it, because I've had a couple people tell me that they've been doing like Sunday school or Bible study on
Yes.
Zoom.
Well,
Yeah,
they
we're doing
started
Sunday
out
school.
with Google Hangouts, and they found out that didn't really. Now they're switching it all to Zoom.
Okay,
But Reed Magnitsky's heading that up.
awesome.
So if we want to do more with it, we can.
I've been trying to do a little research today, Mary, to find out if there's an app we can use where we can all sing at the same time, so we could sing together.
Well, I saw that one that you sent me, but I haven't researched it a lot. It is an app, but I haven't researched it.
Yeah, I didn't have a chance to look at that closely. I just happened to see it and thought of you and just sent it to you while I was in the middle of a meeting. But this one only, of course, allows one person to be speaking at a time, even though it can jump around. But it would be really cool if we had something we could sing and then maybe record something that could be shown during the live stream on Sundays.
Yeah.
A bunch of solos.
Well, right now it would be, but if we had an app that allowed us to all sing together, or even a group of us to sing together, I think that would be really cool.
I think this other one does. I'm behind the power curve in so many directions with technology.
Well,
We're doing all of ours now on Zoom, and I'm trying to learn a lot about how to do that. So I'm just, it's good. It's a good learning curve, but that's another thing that's down my list to get on under my belt.
well, keep in mind too, Mary, that everybody who is not that familiar with technology is now having to learn about technology. I
Yeah.
have colleagues at the university that have never taught a class online. They barely know how to, to talk to anybody. So I've been answering a lot of questions, as many as I can. If I don't have the answer, I'll try to find one, because I don't know everything for sure.
So
I've never used Google.
on the screen, on the screen where it has their name, but they're not showing up. What does that mean?
That just means they're not showing their video. They're not
Oh,
showing
they
video.
don't want you to see them.
Yeah. And you can,
Like
Or it means they don't know how.
or they don't know
They
how.
know how to unmute themselves.
Apparently not, but
I don't know how.
I can unmute them from
Oh.
my location. I just unmuted Irene.
Yeah, good.
Oh, good. Did you?
You should be, as a host, you should be able to mute all of us.
I can. Yeah, I can. We were all having so much fun just sort of looking at each other going, oh, I miss you guys. And we didn't mute anybody.
So you can shut us up too.
I can totally shut you up.
So how many will show up on your screen? Do you know that?
You know what? I've never had more than 30. And I've had all 30.
But you can get 30 on the screen?
I've had 30. Yeah. Well, I've had like 28, with the
Okay.
class.
I
But
wonder
my
how many-
account allows up to 300. So I can't imagine all 300 faces would show on the screen. So I've never had that many.
The boxes
I
just adjust themselves size-wise?
Yes.
I only get
Yeah.
4.
You're only,
I can't
well, you're on your
see
phone
it.
though,
I
right?
can't see
Right.
it
Yes, I am.
Yeah, your screen is.
Because I don't have the.
What you do, Eileen, is
I
you've
don't-
got to, you scroll this way on your phone and you'll see the other faces.
Yes, I have been doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, and we were also telling people,
Oh.
if you're using your phone, if you turn it sideways, you'll get more images than in this role, in this position.
No, if I was on my iPad, I'd get more.
Same thing.
So is everybody on their phone but me?
No,
I'm on my
I'm
phone.
on
Great. Is
my
everybody
phone.
on their
I'm on my
but me?
phone.
I'm on my PC. This is good to know though, because it really gives us a feel for the
Oh,
fact
dear.
that you can use your
Okay,
phone
nice.
or you can use a computer and you can use your iPad, whatever you have. That
Yeah.
Weldon's are on their,
We're
Weldon's are
Oh,
on their
this is-
phone because we're,
This is
we're up in
worth-
Comfort, Texas.
yeah.
All the way up in Comfort.
All the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we don't have internet up here, so
No.
we have to
No.
use our phone.
Ah, that's a beautiful picture behind you.
Oh,
I like it.
my
Oh, thank
goodness.
you.
You,
Thank you.
my daughter found.
Yeah, Lori, that's good of you too.
Yeah.
Well,
to-
thanks.
Yes, it is.
Except for all the junk behind me, but don't look.
Yeah.
Ugly
Looking
wallpaper,
good.
so, don't look at, that's all gonna get ripped out this
Oh,
summer.
gosh.
Paint.
You're gonna have some time.
I might. The trick is money.
Oh, that
That's,
is
the
neat.
money is the
Right.
problem.
Yeah, that.
But I want to
Hopefully
scrape,
this
I
is
want to
over
pull
before
this
summer.
wallpaper off and texture and paint.
Oh, yeah.
That's my plan. Now that I can get on a ladder again.
Mm.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Be careful, Marguerite.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah,
take
this
it
is a
easy.
really low ceiling, so I don't have to go very high. I'm not doing the
Okay,
vaulted
good.
ceiling in the living room. I'm not doing that one. Somebody else is gonna have to do that one. But
Oh,
I'm gonna show you another feature that we can have just because I was playing with this a little earlier. Let's see. I can share my screen. I was going through and pulling up.
Hey, look at that.
Oh,
Can you see what? Can you see?
there's-
Gordon
Go.
Gordon Ivers.
I was
Gordon.
copying. I was going through some old photographs and looking at seeing some faces
yeah.
we hadn't seen
Uh-huh.
in.
There's Irene behind her, I think.
there's,
That's right. Oh.
I know.
Kathy Piper.
Oh.
I just pulled a few. There, look at there.
Oh, wow.
And Christy.
I pulled a few
Oh.
random pictures. I was just playing. I was looking through some
Oh,
stuff.
there's Donna.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, Jay and Kathleen.
Oh,
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 there's
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. That's a beautiful picture, isn't it?
yeah.
that's wonderful.
So is that one.
Mm.
Oh,
Yes.
awesome. I was a few pounds heavier there.
Where
oh,
was
I remember
one
that
taken?
day.
There we are.
A little out of focus.
That was at
Mhm.
I know when that was. That was when we sang with one of the Army bands or the Air Force band in Washington D.C.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I had seen. I never had been to Washington D.C. before, but golly, what a trip that was! And
was a
look
great
at
trip.
everybody. That was great.
Oh.
Good, Daryl.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Now I'm getting home. Now I'm getting homesick for everybody. Oh, Judy. Oh my gosh, Marguerite. I'm gonna start crying. But
I
that's
have.
okay. Oh, there's
I
Tracy.
probably have 3,000 pictures
Tracy.
on my hard drive
Oh my gosh.
from the choir over the years.
Hi, Tracy.
I was looking at pictures of people we hadn't seen in a long time.
Hi, Tracy.
How is everyone?
I guess.
Good. Hi, Tracy.
Good.
How are you?
So how do I
Good.
still
That's
get
a
the
wild
gallery?
and woolly night.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Oh,
Mary, what was your
geez.
question? Yes, ma'am.
If you've got the pictures up, we lose the gallery shot, right?
Yeah, we do. They all kind of go over to one side and line up. That's the only problem. When you,
Hi,
when you share your
Tracy.
screen.
There's Rose.
Did I hear Tracy? Where's Tracy?
It's got Tracy's on.
Oh, right in front of me.
Yeah.
There's
was.
so many faces. I didn't even.
She's
Hi,
disappeared
Miss
now.
Rose.
Hey.
How are you?
You get those pictures to appear.
I shared my screen. I put them all on a like a slideshow, and I shared my screen. I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
Techno Queen. Wow.
Hey.
Oh.
Hi, Tracy.
There she is.
There's
Who's
Rose.
on the planet?
Went away for 2 minutes, and everybody showed up.
I guess.
There.
Now,
Yeah.
Mary Bride, you said that you were sending the invite to a few other people. Have you ever heard back from any of them?
No, I haven't.
Okay. She invited Gary. And I
Good.
forgot, who else did you invite? You were saying,
Chris Keenan, Vivian Spy,
oh, that's right.
Tiffany Clausewitz, remember her?
Yeah.
And a few others, I forget who. I'm a little crazy. I miss people.
I know. I miss everybody. This isolation is rough.
Yeah.
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 And it's only been a few days. It just feels like it's. Oh,
Yeah.
How about a month?
How about a
How
month?
about a month in quarantine already?
yeah.
Oh gosh. Yes.
Bless y'all.
I think you get the medal so far.
Yeah.
I get the medal. Kathy does too.
Well,
We were
Yeah,
on
you
our
did not-
birthday. We
You
were
know,
on
I
our,
loved that
whole time?
video.
Yeah.
I loved that video you guys put on Facebook though of when she proposed. Oh my God.
That was
Oh my
great.
goodness.
Who posted that? That was the
Yes,
most
wasn't that
adorable thing
wonderful?
I've ever seen. So
it's
I
on my
missed that. I
Facebook.
gotta see
That
that.
was
I have to go out and take a
Hilarious.
look. It was absolutely charming. Absolutely charming. So,
Tracy. You look great,
Kathy and
Miss
David, why have you
Tracy.
been?
You look great.
Oh, thank you. I can't see you, Janet.
She always looks great.
You do.
That's
Janet, why don't you put your
Yes.
why don't you use your video?
She looks greater.
She's on her phone. She said she can't.
Yes, you can.
Yes, she can.
Uh-huh.
Press
To
the
go,
button.
go away and then come
Press
back.
the button. I like it.
button. There's lots of buttons.
Oh.
Press one.
That's my problem sometimes. I press too many buttons.
no kidding.
But I'm on a laptop.
Yes,
laptop is good. That gives you a lot more options.
laptop's better.
Oh, Art just joined us.
Well, but I don't know how to get
Linda.
a video on it.
If you're on a laptop, you should be able to just move your mouse around and see a little black bar that comes across the bottom. And over on the left side, there's a thing.
I
that says
will
video.
move. Oh, I will move. Oh dear. Start video.
Yes.
Yes, there
Where
you
it
go.
says start
Start
video.
video. Janet, you'll be here soon.
Now that's assuming your laptop has video, Janet, but it should. Oh, I think it's working. Hang on, it's coming up. Come on. It's
Oh
trying.
no.
It's trying. I don't know what.
Press
Oh,
the
you know
button.
what? Do you have your something covering your camera?
Do I have what?
There should be a little light. If you're on a laptop, right up at the top of the edge of your screen, there should be a little light on. Are you seeing a little white light? Tiny
This
white-
little light of mine.
Exactly.
That's the one.
Let it shine.
I can show you. Hold on. I'm going to take.
Don't go toward the light.
It will
Don't do
look like. It will look like this.
Don't go toward the light.
Can you see the front of my
Don't do it,
camera?
Janet.
That
Don't do
tiny
it.
little
It's not
light.
your time.
No, you didn't. But
This tiny little light up here.
now click on the blue bar or.
I don't see a tiny little
I'm
light.
wondering if you have a
I see
you might not have
Art.
a camera. You might not have a video. How old is your?
Hello, Marguerite.
I don't see no
Oh,
light.
Art. How are you?
I don't got no light.
Are there any other
It's
bases?
fun.
No other bases.
Yeah, I saw Kathy and Walden, David and Kathy.
They're here. They're here. Where'd they go? Yeah, they're here.
Recording.
I'm looking at the list of people.
Well, I haven't found my light yet.
Irene.
David and Kathy are outside.
Yeah, they seem to have gone outside.
We're on our porch in comfort so you can see what we see.
Oh, how
Every day.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
That's pretty.
Now that,
And show the chapel.
oh, nice.
Do you have blue bonnets out there?
I haven't
Not on
seen
our place, no, but
Oh, so pretty.
anyway, we're camping out.
it.
We're camping out.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Great place to do it.
yeah.
And the
God's
deer
been
will
good.
come
Oh,
right
you
up here
guys
in a
are-
minute.
Oh, sweet.
You stay 6 feet from the deer, right?
I'm
Yeah.
still
6
looking
feet
for the
from the deer,
light.
absolutely.
No, you got to keep them 6 feet from you.
Help
Yeah,
me,
right,
Jesus,
We're on
I'm
a
looking
porch.
for the
We're on
light.
a porch.
come
They
after
don't come
you.
up to our porch.
And they'll eat all your flowers.
Yeah, they
No
do.
flowers.
Yeah, we used to have a rose bush. Not anymore.
They're so
They
sweet,
do.
though. They don't bother me at all. I don't get as many of them here as we did when I first moved in, though, with all the development over here. So
Marguerite, look how long your hair is getting.
I know it's
Well,
ridiculous, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
You're going to quarantine and grow the hair.
I'm just gonna let it go and see how long it gets, even though it's getting awful hot up under there.
Oh, and summer's on the way.
I know. I want to do Locks for Love. I want to get it long enough so that when I get it cut off for Locks for Love, I still have hair left.
10 inches.
Ah.
I know, but right now it is 10 from here to here, so I don't want to shave my head. I want it to get long.
Oh, good idea.
We
Yeah.
don't want you to shave your head.
10
Well,
inches.
we're going to have to
It's a ponytail
leave
thing.
the group.
You
I'm
are.
gonna have to leave the group, you guys, because
Bye-bye,
Jay's
Kathy.
getting by with dinner.
Oh, I'm Mary.
I'm gonna open this. I think, unless we work out something with Mary, I think we're gonna, for the time being, I'll plan to always have this open on Wednesday evenings at this time. And if
Okay.
there's another
Excellent.
time you guys would prefer, just let me know, because
I
We'll
like
plan-
this.
Tracy, Marguerite, we'll plan on it and then we'll work with Reed and see if we get the other account.
yeah,
going.
that's fine. That's fine. I just
Young
thought it would be
people know how to
it's
do that.
here. It kind of, Mary, it kind of started out with those, those few of us sopranos who were sort of texting each other the other day just to see how everybody was doing. And then, a couple people said, it'd be great if we could see each other. And that's
Right.
when I started sort of putting this together, and then it exploded from there, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And
I
half
think
the
it all
people that were
started-
on that text aren't even on here. So
It all started with the Lord's Prayer. Because I know I had gotten something saying, everybody, Lord's Prayer, blah, blah, blah. So I sent it to several.
yeah.
And
That's
that's when
right.
I started
Oh,
on it.
yes, I did that too.
Saying that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
actually had
But I
Sunday school
still
last
haven't
Sunday.
found the light, guys.
Oh,
No,
keep trying.
You're not gonna
Just
see
keep
me
trying.
that's okay.
because I don't know what it is I'm looking for. That's the problem.
Well,
I don't know what it is I'm looking for.
next time I can be within 6 feet of you, sweetie, I'll walk you through it.
And I am
Then you won't need it.
What you might do, Marguerite, if you have a chance, is just Zoom her by herself later on.
Yeah, we can do that for sure. Yeah, we can do that.
Zoom me by myself.
I'm on
Right.
this. I'm
Well,
on
I
this
think it's
like
just
every day of the
lovely.
week. I'm on Zoom every day of the week for in some form or another, meeting with my students or meeting with a couple of teams. I've got some new projects I'm working on. Thank God. And so I'm on Zoom every day, or at least every day for the last 2 weeks, last week and this week. And the university let me bring my office computer home, so it's so much faster and more powerful and nicer than my dinky little laptop that's got a big crack in it.
You still have work, Marguerite.
I'm sorry.
It's really good you still have work.
Oh my God, I'm so grateful for that. So it's such a blessing. Yeah.
It is.
So
How is everyone feeling in the choir? Has anyone experienced any kind of symptoms?
No, at the church, we've only had a few that have come up, but they were family members, not church members.
Okay.
We haven't, as far as I know right now, there's no confirmed case in our membership.
Good, good.
I think we had
Good.
the only one we were concerned about for a while though was Mary,
Was Mary, yeah.
because she had a respiratory for a while there, and we were all kind of like,
You did, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm not getting sick.
Oh, Mary, what was that about? Was it just a cold, a bad cold?
No, I got asthmatic bronchitis after the flu.
Oh
well,
dear.
be careful.
I'm sorry.
I am.
Yeah. So were you in the hospital?
No,
Or were you just
no.
home? Okay.
It just lasted a long time because I'm immune suppressed. So,
Yeah.
but I'm over it now. All this resting's been great. We're using Zoom for the staff, and this week, they're adding Andy and I to the music for the worship service. So we'll be
How are you going to do that?
so y'all can sing along with the
Good.
hymn.
Are you going to sing from home, or are you going to be
No,
in
I'm going into the
the
sanctuary.
sanctuary?
Mhm.
Interesting.
Even better.
That would be cool.
Everybody
Before-
can stay 6 feet apart.
Yep, 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
Maybe we could get some small quartets and they can stand on opposite sides of the room and all sing together.
We want to limit exposure as much as possible,
Yeah.
but we're comfortable with doing this, and it's just 4 of us, so I think we'll be fine.
Especially if you have an immune problem.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yes.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, and isn't that kind of what they've been doing with the kids?
Hold up then, right? Have you just been staying at home, Mary?
No, I've been into work most days.
Okay.
It's open. The offices are open Monday through Wednesday right now, 8 to 1, and I just stay in my office, and get what I need to get. And then like Marguerite, almost all of our meetings now are on Zoom, so I'm learning how to do all of that, and
And so Ben has been.
I can't. Huh?
Has Ben just been doing the preaching online? Is that what he's been doing?
Yes. He does. We do a morning chapel with the kids, which if you haven't seen it, you need to get online. They are hysterical. So
They're
we do
wonderful.
They are adorable. They're fun.
They're so
and then we do
Okay,
a
I
noon
that.
service, which is a prayer service, and Lorinda leads that most of the time.
Okay.
Ben's doing a Bible study, and 2 of them are every Wednesday are the same. And then we do live stream on not on traditional, it's 9:30 and 11 o'clock they go to the north, but Ben's doing all the preaching on those
Okay.
services.
Okay. So that's for the foreseeable future that he'll preach for every week and
Uh-huh.
yeah.
We're looking at, at least through Palm Sunday and then probably longer, but for now, for sure, through Palm Sunday. And of course,
And
we
you
had to
guys-
cancel our.
Yeah.
Huh?
And you guys plan to do a big number on Easter?
Yeah, we were going to do the Requiem for the Living, Dan Forrest.
Okay.
We'd already started rehearsing and it was going pretty well.
Yeah,
We had to
it's great.
fix
It's great.
Yeah.
it. It'll be there next year, so we'll do it.
Yeah, that's right.
We were talking before you came online, Mary. Some of us were talking about the fact that we've still been going out to the website and to our CDs and just listening to it because it's so pleasant to listen. It's just so beautiful to listen to. I was listening to
Yeah.
In Paradisum today, and I just cannot get that one out of my head. That one just lives in my head constantly.
Music's going to be a stronghold for all of us, and that's why we want to add at least a little bit to the live stream.
Yeah,
Try
that's
to,
good.
try to support people a little bit more, feel more community.
Oh,
I
yeah.
liked last Sunday. It was a nice surprise with the choir and orchestra
was
on there.
great.
But that was
It was
awesome.
good.
Yeah, well, what we do is we go to the archives and we pull those off of old services and then and
Okay.
just
That
plug
was
them
great.
in.
Wasn't that old?
Yeah, because Olga was in it.
Good.
So I was like, oh, that can't be too old.
No,
It
well,
wasn't
this
old.
was past services, let me put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well said.
Oh, that's good. Wow.
Well, CAM is still open. If any of you know, CAM's still open.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I've worked there, but I'm in the back room and I don't go out and talk to the clients. I just pack the food. That's all I do. But CAM's still open. We're still
Do they
giving out
still-
lots of food.
Do they still need supplies, I guess?
They need food and money. They're not giving out clothing. Nobody comes in the building at all. It's in the parking lot. There's cones set up and they drive by and they get food according to the size of the family. And I don't go outside. I stay inside packing those bags.
That's good to know, though, because,
Yeah, CAM's still going on. There are still people that are hungry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they can come and get some food. People that are really desperate, they can get food.
They're doing
They know where to go.
They're not asking too many questions. They're giving out food.
There's a program, there are a few, out of 38,000 students, there's less than a couple hundred at UTSA who can't go home because they live overseas or, they're from Asia, someplace like that.
Sure.
So they've had to get special permission to stay on campus, but all the restaurants and everything are closed or limited. But they have a food, kind of like a food bank out there where a student can come just pick up a bag of things. And recently I saw somebody post that all they have left is rice and beans. So, I want to try to maybe pick up a few things and take it out there and drop it off too. So if you got stuff and you want to get rid of it, let me know, put it on the curb. I'll come pick it up or something and take it out.
I'm looking for eggs. I'm looking for eggs. I have
Everybody's looking for eggs.
That and toilet paper.
I got enough toilet paper. I want eggs.
I got my coffee. I'm happy as long as I've got my coffee.
Hey,
And the
guys,
eggs
well,
are
I'm
not
going
even
to
for
leave.
me.
Well, I haven't.
And we'll figure out how to do it this better next time, but it's looking great. Thank you, Marguerite, for your very
Thank you,
hard work
Mary.
on it.
No problem.
Bless you.
Take care,
It was
Miss
fun to
Mary.
talk to everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We love you.
I love you.
Bye, Mary.
Bye,
Jackie, are you doing
Bye.
Hi, Tracy.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Tracy.
Bye-bye.
Great to see you all.
You too. We can do this
Tracy,
anytime.
Tracy.
We can
Looking
set
good,
this up
Tracy.
anytime anybody wants to do this.
Thank you,
Sounds good.
Marguerite. I
Well-
really enjoyed it very
Yeah,
much.
this was fun.
Bye, all.
Bye.
I'm gonna
Bye-bye.
turn this
Hey,
off.
wash your hands.
Well, Marguerite,
Bye.
there is the Roadrunner
Yes,
Cafe
yes.
out there is still open from 7:30 to 8:30 every day, Monday through Friday.
For pickup only. Right. Right.
Yeah. So
Right.
that's another source they have.
Yeah, I think that's the only other thing that is open for them. But I worry
Yeah.
about them because it's, they're stuck and there's nothing else. We're not even allowed to go out there. So we're not even supposed to go out there because I'd be comfortable working in my office, but because I'm not around anybody, but they said they don't want anybody out there. So
They told most of the staff not to come back till June.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Only essentials. It's like the police department and, you know, medical services and things like that. That's all that's there. So, except for students that are stuck.
Well, hopefully this will be over.
I heard that some parts of in China that they're starting to go back to work. They're starting to get a handle on it. So,
wow.
I don't know. It's going to depend on how quickly we can find a treatment, you know, a medication that will work to treat people. But the only way we can slow it down is by following these guidelines and staying away from each other. This is so weird. It's just so unprecedented, you know. It's crazy.
Well, I'm going to tell y'all
It's very
bye.
hard.
Do what, Lisa?
Bye, because we're leaving. I'm going to tell y'all bye because we're having a Sunday school class starting here in a few minutes.
Oh, yeah. And you've got a birthday party tonight, too, right?
Yeah, for my daughter. So,
gosh, that last falafel is so good.
Good to see you. Okay.
Bye, Miss Lisa.
Okay, bye, everybody.
I'm going to say bye too. Take care.
I'm going to go ahead and close it out for tonight. And because I've been on here since early this morning and I'm ready for a.
Oh, bless you.
Well,
and God bless everyone.
Yes.
I'm going to post a recording of this online in case anybody wants to, anybody that wished they could have been here and couldn't. So I'll put it out on our website here in just a little
Thanks, Marguerite.
bit. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.